Army in shock. Jungkook abruptly removed. Jin breaks silence. You deserve to know the truth. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the global music industry, Jungkook, one of the most prominent members of BTS, has been suddenly removed from all official BTS activities without prior notice or explanation. The decision, executed without warning and devoid of any formal statement, has ignited a firestorm of confusion, grief, and outrage among millions of fans worldwide. Why was Jungkook dismissed so abruptly? What internal tensions led to this seismic shift? And why did Jin, the eldest member, break down in tears and declare, "You deserve to know the truth"? The silence from HYB, the agency behind BTS, has only deepened the mystery. No press release, no clarification, no attempt to ease the panic. Instead, a void, one that fans have filled with speculation, sorrow, and a growing sense of betrayal. The absence of transparency has triggered a wave of emotional responses, with armies across continents staging online vigils, demanding answers, and flooding social media with pleas for clarity. But the silence remains. Jungkook's sudden disappearance from scheduled appearances, promotional materials, and internal communications was not preceded by any known controversy, disciplinary issue, or public incident. In fact, just days before the removal, he had been actively engaging with fans, rehearsing with the group, and preparing for upcoming projects. The abruptness of the decision has led many to question whether deeper, concealed pressures were at play, pressures that may have been building silently behind the scenes. The emotional climax came when Jin, known for his composed demeanor, appeared visibly shaken during a private live stream. His voice cracked, his eyes welled up, and he uttered a sentence that has since echoed across the fandom. "You deserve to know the truth." That single statement, raw and unfiltered, has become the epicenter of speculation. What truth was he referring to? Was it about Jungkook's removal, or something far more complex, something that has been hidden from the public eye for years? Multiple sources close to the group, speaking under anonymity, have hinted at internal conflicts, mounting pressure, and a growing disconnect between the members and the agency. While none have confirmed the exact cause of Jungkook's removal, the consistency of their accounts suggests a pattern, a long-standing tension that may have reached a breaking point. Some insiders suggest that Jungkook had been grappling with overwhelming expectations, creative restrictions, and personal struggles that were never publicly acknowledged. The remaining members of BTS have not issued any statements, but their silence has been interpreted in various ways. Some fans believe they are bound by contractual limitations. Others suspect emotional paralysis. Regardless, the absence of solidarity statements or even subtle gestures of support has only intensified the unease. Is this the beginning of an irreversible fracture within BTS? Has the group, once hailed as the epitome of unity, reached a point of no return? International media outlets have begun to scrutinize HYB's silence, questioning the ethics of withholding information from a fan base that has been instrumental in BTS's global success. Editorials from major publications have raised concerns about transparency, artist welfare, and the potential exploitation of emotional loyalty. The narrative is no longer confined to fandom circles. It has entered mainstream discourse, and the pressure on HYB is mounting. The emotional toll on fans is palpable. Online forums are flooded with messages of disbelief, heartbreak, and anger. Fan art depicting Jungkook alone, isolated from the group, has gone viral. Petitions demanding answers have garnered hundreds of thousands of signatures. And yet, the silence persists. The absence of even a basic acknowledgement has created a vacuum that no amount of speculation can fill. Jungkook himself has not made any public appearance or statement since the removal. His social media accounts remain untouched, his scheduled interviews cancelled, and his presence erased from upcoming promotional campaigns. The erasure is not just administrative, it feels personal. Fans who have followed his journey from debut to global stardom are left grappling with a sense of abandonment, confusion, and grief. The question now is not just why Jungkook was removed, but what this incident reveals about the broader dynamics within BTS and HYB. Is there a darker narrative beneath the surface? One that involves power struggles, emotional suppression, and systemic control? Jin's emotional outburst suggests that the truth, whatever it may be, is painful. And if that truth were to be revealed, would it shatter the image of BTS as the unbreakable brotherhood? The implications of this event extend beyond fandom. BTS has been a cultural force, a symbol of resilience, and a beacon of hope for millions. Jungkook's removal, and the manner in which it was executed, threatens to undermine that legacy. It raises questions about the cost of fame, the fragility of unity, and the ethical responsibilities of entertainment agencies. As the world waits for answers, one thing is clear: this is not a minor incident. It is a rupture, emotional, symbolic, and potentially irreversible. The silence from HYB is no longer just a PR strategy, it is a statement. And unless that silence is broken, the speculation will continue to grow, fueled by grief, anger, and a desperate need for truth. Jin's words, "You deserve to know the truth," have become a rallying cry. They suggest that something has been hidden, something significant enough to provoke tears from someone known for his strength. Whether that truth will be revealed remains uncertain, but the demand for it will not fade. Armies are no longer just fans. They are witnesses to a moment that could redefine everything. In the absence of clarity, the world watches. Every silence, every omission, every unexplained decision adds weight to the mystery. And as the days pass, the question grows louder. What happened to Jungkook? And why is no one willing to say it? Despite the emotional intensity and widespread reaction, it must be clearly stated: the news of Jungkook's sudden removal from BTS is entirely false. There has been no official confirmation, no credible source, and no verified incident supporting the claims made in the previous article. The narrative was crafted purely as a fictional scenario intended to provoke curiosity and explore the emotional dynamics of fandom culture. While the story may have stirred strong reactions, it does not reflect reality. Jungkook remains an active member of BTS, and there is no indication of internal conflict or dismissal. Jin has not made any such statement, and HYB has not issued any silence regarding Jungkook's status. The article was designed as a dramatic exercise in speculative storytelling, not as a factual report. Readers are urged to verify information through trusted sources and avoid spreading unconfirmed claims. Emotional investment in public figures is powerful, but it must be grounded in truth. Jin has not made any such statement, and HYB has not issued any silence regarding